In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make money with PowerPoint. So make sure you like this video and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell. Let's get to work. Hello everyone, I'm Mahdi Alhakim, theorist and inventor of thinking engineering and intelligent mind mentor. And I help you to get better in your life, especially in your mind state and your skills. Because when your mind gets better, your life will get better. So let's get to the point. First of all, let's see how we can make money these days with a tool, especially with what computer technology offers us. This is the formula that you can use on any computer tool. Rule number 1. Internet age. Things have changed. They always do. So if you want to be successful in your field, especially in your job, you have to know these changes. You have to understand them, then you need to use them to your benefit. Internet has a very big part in our lives and is a massive change in our lives' quality. The internet has many branches and opportunities in it, but if you don't know them, you can't use them, while others are using them to their benefit. Also, you can find information about almost anything you need. So if you don't improve in your life and you don't improve yourself in your life, it's completely your fault for not using these opportunities. So start to grow your knowledge about the internet and start with improving your searching skills. Don't stick to the old ways. Use them, but use the new ones too. Some people just stay in their safe zone and don't try to grow their knowledge, so they stay in their position. Rule number 2. Network. Building a network of fans and customers is super crucial for your business. A good network is one of the biggest reasons of being successful in your business. You have to know this rule and have a plan for it. Social media, for example. So you have to build a big social media for yourself and use all of it, all kinds of social media. And combine this rule with rule number 1 and get worldwide. Now you can connect to people from all of the world. Do business with them and get rich. If you don't use it, it's your loss. But you need to learn about the tools and techniques, and I will talk about them in another video. Don't miss that. Rule number 3. A good skill for using a tool. If you don't have a good skill, you can't use internet and network to your benefit. Computer skills are very important these days, and I'm going to focus on them in my videos. With just some fast learnings, you can start your own production. The most important production for the internet is the content. Contents have several types: articles, pictures, videos, and voices. These are the common types of content, and any other type of content is a mix between these types. We will see how to create them and make money of them. And rule number 4, marketing. In order to get paid for what you do, you need to convince others to buy your product. Here comes the marketing. Marketing has its rules, and also we're going to talk about them later. First rule of marketing is the offer for your customers. Customers don't buy your products. Customers buy your offers. You need to give them a win-win offer. And this offer mostly comes from solving a problem. The bigger the problem, the more you get paid. So we need to think about others' needs first. Marketing is a big subject and we will talk about it between our sessions. So let's get to today's subject. Today I want to show you how to make money with PowerPoint, and by that I mean how to create a content that attracts your customers so you can convince them to do business with you, or else you can create these contents for others as a project. PowerPoint offers us other features like slide creating and some other things, but I'm going to use it as a program to create a content like this picture that you are watching now. So let's see how it's going to be, and we will see step by step how we can create an attractive content like this picture. So I go and open my PowerPoint program. And here we need to click on the blank presentation. As you see, something else just popped up, but I don't want this because I'm using some other programs like Camtasia. It offers me to do some things and use its features in the PowerPoint, but I don't want that, so I go back to File and click on the blank presentation. So we have a blank page here that we can create our content into it. Well, we want to create a content like this in the PowerPoint. As you see, this is a square content that I created for my Instagram page. Okay, so we need to create a square in the PowerPoint, and for that we go to Insert and we go to Shapes and we choose the rectangle. You have to push the left button of the mouse and drag it so you can draw a square or a rectangle. Okay, this is what happens by default when you create a square or a rectangle. But we don't want this. It's not like our picture. So I'm going to show you how to create this perfect rectangle that you need for your presentation or your content. First of all, as I told you, I'm using my picture for my Instagram. In Instagram, mostly we use square pictures, and we need to make sure our picture is square so it fits. What do I do to make a square, the exact square? Right click on your rectangle and go to Format Shape. As you see, a new window has opened. We go to the size and properties. As you see, we choose the size. The rectangle we draw is about 7.5 inches to 7.43 inches. But this is not a square, so we just fit this to 7.5 and we're good to go. We close this window. We can move the square as you see on our window, and we just bring it in the center. Okay, we bring it into the center, and we just don't want the rectangle to be blue. Okay, we have to change the color of our square. What do? Here we come to Format menu. In Format menu, we click on the shape fill. As you see, you can choose different colors, but we don't want colors for our square. We just want it with no fill. Okay, so we choose no fill. Under the shape fill, we have shape outline. So we need to see if we are working on a square. We need to determine our outline. So I come here, I choose an outline. We chose there like orange color. Here we choose orange too. So we have an outline orange, as you see. This outline is a little thin. I need it a little thicker. So I go again to Format, Shape, Outline, and Weight. I choose more weight, like 3 points for my outline. And as you see, the outline is changing. So I just use the outline 3 points. Good? Okay, this is the first step. Let's move on to the next step. What do we have on our picture? We had the outline, orange outline. We have contents. So we need to type this content down. Ensure your failure with these beliefs. So we go how to type something in PowerPoint. It's easy. We go to Insert and we choose Text Box. Left click and drag it to the point you want and leave it. As you see, the mouse cursor is shown here and we can type what we want. So I type ensure your failure for the first line. Okay, failure. Okay, this is for the first line. How to make it bigger? You come to Home, you click on this button, increase font size, you make it bigger. I don't like this font. It's just so familiar and so easy and so common. So I'm going to choose another font. How we can change the font in PowerPoint? We go here in Home. Here is the font you can change. So I come down. You can see how your font is changing when you come down. I like this one, so I choose it. I chose this font for my text. I have a second part for my text. What's the second part? With these beliefs. So you can go and open a new text box, or you just can copy this one, Control C or copy, and paste. Just paste it and drag it here down and change the content. Change the text inside it with these beliefs. Okay. So we created our text. These texts are just so common and I want to change their color and their outline so it would be more attractive. I go to the format, I choose here text fill. This is what you need for changing the color of your text. I don't want all of it to change. I just use failure and I choose the dark red. Okay. And I can choose an outline for my text, so I choose something like this, like light gray or a little darker. Okay. And I can make this bigger, so I come here and just a little bigger, and this one too, 32 points. Fix the position of the text. Okay, I want to change the belief too, so I change it to green and I give it an outline like the other one. See how it changes? It's more attractive now. I'm going to change the color of insert 2 just a little to be different. We go back to this picture and see what do we have. What else do we have? We have a number here. I created these images as a sequence. I have many pictures. This is the number 4. So I've put the number 4 in this picture. So I go back and I put a new text box here and I type 4. Okay. But I need to change the font of the number so it would be better and more delightful. This one's not bad. I'm going to change the color so it won't be seen that obvious in the picture and it won't distract our viewers. Just if someone paid more attention, they can notice it. A little bigger. Okay. So until now we have this picture. Ensure your failure with these beliefs. What else do we need? I have a book called Rebuilding the Intelligent Mind. I took this idea from that book and I'm just going to mention where did I get this idea from. So I type adapted from, insert text box, just typing adapted from hashtag rebuilding the intelligent mind. Okay, but I don't want this to be seen too much, so I'm going to make it smaller, just if someone wanted to know this and see where did I get this idea from. Okay. We didn't do anything special until now. We just made some texts with different colors and we saw how we can change the font and the colors and the text size. In next step, we need to type our main text. This is our main text. due to bad conditions, I could not progress and succeed. So I go and type it here again. We create a text box and I type due to bad conditions. What was the text? I could not progress. I could not progress and succeed. We need to change the fonts again, so I'm going to find the font that I used on the other picture, a beautiful one. Let's see which one was it. I don't know which one was that font, so I'm going to just search it one by one. Not this one, not this one. Or we can choose other fonts here. It's up to you, but I'm trying to find that first. But if I couldn't, I will use another font, just something handy and easy. You have to know, if you want these fonts, you have to download them. You don't have these fonts by default. You have to download fonts and use them in your computer. Maybe I tell you later how to download fonts and install them on your computer so you can use them in your PowerPoint projects. Okay, I think this is it. We make it bigger and you can arrange your text with these buttons. This is align left, align center, and align right. So I aligned it to the center and I'm going to change the color of my text. Do you remember how we changed our color? We go to format, text fill, and we choose a color for our text. So what color do I choose? Let's see. Here, just a gray one. So I choose a gray color here. And what's the outline? Maybe this outline make it more beautiful, a little bigger. I think we are close to our creation. 44 is too much. I'm going to put 42 for, see, I changed the size, but nothing have changed. So that's because I didn't capture the text I want to change. So you have two ways. First, you capture them like this with your mouse. You go to the first wherever you want. You drag it to the point you want, or you go on this line and capture on the line. When you capture on the line, all the text is captured, and you can come here and change the size. See, the size have changed. I choose 40 for my size. Okay, so we have our main content and main text here. What's next? We made most of our picture, I'm going to create a line like this one in my picture. How do I do that? I go to shapes, I create a square, I come here to the square, I just drag on it, so my new square would be as the one I created before. Oh, I forgot to mention I'm using Microsoft Office 2019, and you might use an earlier version of PowerPoint. It's not a big difference. The strategy and tools are the same kind of, and there are slight changes in PowerPoint from version to version, but if you learn how to use it with one version, you can use other versions and you will face no problem. It's just a matter of time and practice, and you get used to it. Okay, we go back. I want no fill in my square. I want outlines, but I want dashes. So I'm going to use this type of dash. This is not big enough, so I'm going to make it bigger, like this one or this one. I like this one more. So I have dashes here as the other picture. Perfect. And the other picture, the dashes on the other picture is black, so I'm going to change the color of dashes here too. What's the color of my dashes? It's black. Okay. In the bottom of this picture, I have my addresses in Instagram and my website. So I'm going to create the addresses here. First, we have a yellow window. So we're going to make a yellow window first, or yellow rectangle. We come to shape, we choose the rectangle and drag it the size you want. I think this size is okay. I'm going to change the color. The main color of my rectangle, it's yellow. I have no outline. How to remove the outline? You come here, shape outline, and you choose no outline. So I got rid of the outline. But I don't want the rectangle to be in front of my other lines. So what do? I click on it, right click on it, and I say send it to back. What happens? My rectangle goes back behind all of my elements. If I bring it up, you see, it goes under the text, under everything, and this is how we do it. So I sent it to the behind. You can choose, and you can move your objects with your keyboard. See, I'm moving it with my keyboard up and down, so I find the exact position I like this rectangle to be. Here is good. Here is good. Okay, I checked again the picture. Oh, and I see our rectangle has an outline. So I have to go back and add the outline. I choose my rectangle, go to Format, Shape Outline. I choose the color, and I need it to be like with more weight. I'm going to choose 2.25 point. Yeah. So we need to add now our logo, as you see here. Till now we didn't add anything from outside. If you want to add anything from outside the PowerPoint, the application, you go here to insert. If I want to bring a picture, I click on the picture and I find my picture in my computer, but I'm not going to do that. This is just a way, and I'm going to choose an easier way, and it's going to be like this. I'm going to my desktop. I brought the logo here before, so I'm going to drag it and put it in my project and release it like this. As you see, this is a PNG file. PNG file means it has no background. Like if something is behind it, you can see it. I'm going to find the right spot for my logo at the center, and here, as you see, PowerPoint offer you the position that suits you the most, like the center of everything, like this rectangle or your project or your slide. Okay, we added our logo, and now we're going to add another element. It's our Instagram and our website. So we need to add 2 more pictures. We're going to find these pictures in the Google. We're going to find them there. So for finding pictures, we go to Google Chrome. Here, put google.com. Here, we're going to type Instagram logo PNG. So we get a picture without background. We're going to search. We go to image. We go to image. We see this file. This is a PNG file. We save it. And here we discover that it's not a PNG file, so we might not be able to use it. We're not going to save it. I'm going to save and see the other one. Okay. Right click on it. Click save. As you see, this is a PNG file, and we're going to save it in our desktop. I click on save, and our file is added here. Right, the other time I drag it to my project and I release it, and I drag the point to the right place and right size of the picture. We need it to be like this, maybe a little smaller, and we change the spot with keyboard. Okay, we're good to go. That's more like it. This is our logo. We're going to type our address in Instagram. We go to text box. We type our address. For my account in Instagram is @mahdi.kim.en. This is my English account in Instagram. I have several accounts, so I'm going to put this one, and I bring it here. And to add my website, I need a logo for Google Chrome. It represents the website. So I type here Chrome logo PNG. We're going to see if these logos are PNG. This one's PNG. Yeah, it's a PNG file, Google Chrome icon. We save it, we go to our desktop, we bring it to our project like this, and we change the size. Like this. We put it at the right spot with our keyboard. Okay. And we're going to type our website address. Anything could be. My website is en.muhandiseffect.com. It's not capital, it's just normal, and we bring it here at the center, and we're done with our bottom of the picture. You can save this project and use it on your other projects. It's very simple. And I'm going to do something now that you have done your work with your logo, your Instagram account, and your website. So you're not going to change it ever. So you're going to choose it and make it like it's a group, like it's one picture. You go to group and you make it group. Now when you move it, they move all together. Okay, so I click Ctrl Z, so it go back to its place. Now we have the final action we need to do, and we need to find a relative picture for our project. As you see, I brought this picture here, and we need to find a picture similar to this or this one exactly. So how we can find pictures like this? We go to Google Chrome. What might be relative to our subject? We are talking about bad conditions and failure and some things like that, laziness maybe. So you have two ways. You can search it on Google, or you can go to the website freepik.com, and you will find many free pictures here. So I'm going to search here about the picture I want, about laziness. Let's see, what do we find here? These are some pictures maybe we can use, but not that one I'm looking for. I go back to Google. I put here something about failure, clip art. See what pictures it recommend us. This one's not bad. When you search for images on the Google or somewhere else, you need to make sure you can use that picture and has no copyright uses, and you will be in no trouble. Just make sure it has no copyright on it. and it's free to use. So we're going back and hard situations, clip art. We try to find a picture that suits our concept that we're trying to deliver to people. So we have to look around more and more. You should try different phrases or different words so you can finally find a relative picture to your project. Bad situations, maybe we try to put bad situations, bad conditions. You need to just improve your search skills so you can find the right picture for yourself. We go back here, we put another word for like bad conditions. Let's see what we find here. No. Hard situation. When you click on a picture, Google offers you some other pictures that might be relative to that picture you chose. See here we have a relative picture, but it has some watermark on it. It's not going to be useful for us. This one is not bad. We're going to save it and we're going to use it just for our project. But I told you, you have to check for the copyrights and some things like this so you won't be into trouble. Here's the picture, we use it. We can crop it so the bottom won't be shown in our picture. We make it bigger, we put it here. Okay, we send it back and we bring our sentences here. Okay, we have a different picture now. It's still is relative to our project. I couldn't find that picture I used before, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so you have this picture and you can change your words place in the project wherever you want. I think here is the best place for the picture and for the sentence. I put it here. Now we want to save this picture. How do we do that? We're going to choose all elements we worked on. We drag the mouse on it like this, or we click on this slide, we press Ctrl A, right click on it and save as a picture. And I'm going to save it on my desktop, project 4. And here you choose the type you want to save. We save it as JPG file and we click save. Great. Let's go and see how is our new project. We open it. This is our project and we check if this has nothing extra on it. Sometimes maybe it has on its left or right some white spots. We don't want it to be on the picture, so we crop it again. This picture is good right now. We do nothing on it, and this is our final project. We will do other projects in other videos, so if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for our channel so you be notified about our new projects and new sessions. And don't forget to ring the bell beside the subscribe button. See you later.